Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to Roxy's Weekly Challenge week 40. So we're whacking through them now. There's not going to be many left. I think she stopped at 52 last time, so I guess she'll do the same again this time. What will we do when she's finished? I don't know. But I really enjoy doing these challenges, and this one is going to be one of my favourites, I think, even though I feel like there's just so much stuff because we're doing a bit of Christmas and a bit of non-Christmas. Don't have to, but I thought I would with Christmas coming up. So it means feel like I've just got stuff everywhere in preparation for this video, but it's just the sort of thing I really enjoy making. So let's get started. So I've got a piece of fabric. I think it's from an old tablecloth or a table runner. I'm not quite sure. I've got a few bits like this. I've got a variety of bits around. This may be enough. I won't make nearly as many as she did, as usual. I'll just do what I can. So I think I'm going to start with a Tim Holtz stamp. So because I've got this one which is etc. And so it's got a variety of scripty stamps, and that's what she was mainly using. I have got a collection of stamps here, really. Some that are a bit more decorative, and one or two that are a bit quirky. Don't know if I'll get to use those. I suppose I better get a stamp block or thingy to put my. Where has it gone? There it is. So I've got my Dylusion stamp block here because it's quite good for these big stamps. And I think I'm just going to start with some black, and then I'll move on to some colour, because I'm not quite sure at the moment. It's all a little bit, there just seems to be so many processes. I'm not quite sure where this is going to lead me, but I'll just try and do it in the same process that Rachel did and see how far we get. So I'm just going to try and see how this stamps, because I haven't stamped on fabric for a long time. And I'm sure the last time I did it was probably Roxy's Weekly Challenge in 2021, which is when she did her last challenge. And I know we did some fabric tags as part of that challenge, and I remember them being one of my favourite things to make as part of that challenge. I was just saying, I've just realised I got myself this pad, this foam block here ready to stamp on, and I've just completely ignored it. But actually that's come out quite well, really. Well, let's do one. Shall I do another one of those? I might do one of those in blue. Let's do a blue one of those. Just going to give this a wipe in case there's any vestiges of black on there. And let's do a blue one. This is the Cobalt Blue. I really would like to get some more of colours from these archival inks because they are very good for stamping, I find. They're better than the Distress inks. They're not very good for stamping, really. So when it comes to stamping anything, you get much sharper image, I think, with something like the archival inks. They're the ones I really like. But I need some more colours. Right, let's see if it makes any difference, although the other one, as I say, did come out quite well, really. Just do it above that fancy edge. Okay, yep, that's quite nice. I like the blue. I'll do some more blue. Right, let's change the stamp. And we'll do this one, I think. And just trying to decide which way around that needs to go. Oh, of course it's back to the picture's on the other side, so I could do it like that, I think. Or like, yep, okay. Yep, Cobalt again. Make sure I've got plenty of ink on there, especially on the solid bits. No, I'm going to do it that way up, so at least it's more or less facing the right way. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's enough with that one, I think. I'm just going to try this one. Yeah, stick it that way. That would be good. And I'll do another blue one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to tear these apart. I'm not very good at tearing, and I can't remember how good this one is to be torn, this piece of fabric. Hopefully it's not too bad. Some of them, I have been tearing some bits down to use, far too many probably, and some of them are quite tough to tear. One in particular was a lovely table runner. Oh yeah, that's come out all right. Right, let's try one or two. Let's try something else. I'm not sure what else I'm going to use. Okay, put this one back. I do love Tim Holtz stamps. They're yeah, the stamps. It's Stampers Anonymous, but I presume they're designed by him, but made by them. I'm not sure. Where's the other bit of plastic? Always losing my bit of plastic. Well, maybe there wasn't another piece. Right, I've got a couple others here. I'm going to use my Flower Shop ones because they might be quite nice for something different. It doesn't have another piece of plastic on the back, so there's no point in looking for one, is there? So I thought I might just try this one, I think. And I'm going to do that in the green, just for something different. And then we've got to, well, we can use any of these for Christmas, I guess. Maybe not blue so much. I need to do something green that we can use for some Christmas stamping. Okay, hopefully it's got enough ink on it. Try and smooth it out. Now I want to go that way, don't I? Okay. Oh yeah, that's come out quite well. I'll do another one of those. Don't think I've got room for another one. So I might just leave that for now and then tear them, separate them afterwards. Let's see what else I've got. Yeah, this was the piece that I tore, and it was quite tough to tear, but it's a nice piece. Might just do one more on here with the green floral. So I like that. It's a bit crumpled, but I guess when we glue them down they'll be alright. No, that's blue. Don't want the blue. I would like, what do I do with it? There it is. I've got a couple of greens actually. I might do something with the other green as well, but I do like this. I do like this green. This is the library green. It's a really lovely green for foliage. This could be used for Christmas or not Christmas. So I've got one for each, haven't I? So let's go there. Okay. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Where's my wet one? There it is. I thought I might use this piece here. This is a Teresa Collins, very old stamp I've had for a very long time. Haven't used very much. And I don't know if I've hardly ever used this particular stamp from this set, but I thought maybe it would be interesting. I think I need a block. No. Yes. Okay. Put that on there. And I'm going to try which colour have I got? That's the green. I'm going to try the blue again for this. Ooh. So this comes out, I'm hoping it comes out nicely. Just haven't used it before, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Yep, that's a nice one. Okay, that's good. Don't think we need to do very many more. I've got some very small ones. I might do, what else can I do on here? Oops. This, I've had this a long time. It's a bit wide. Maybe I can do that, use that on a blank one after I've put it onto a tag. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. So I think I'm going to try and tear these up now and do a few blank bases as well. When I say a few, 2 or 3. Not going to go mad because I'm not going to have time to do so many. I'm going to see if I can get this to tear straight. Well, it's tearing. Whether it's straight, who knows? Well, that's good. Now, I'm not going to be able to tear them across the other way, so I'm just going to cut them. At least I don't think I can tear them. Let's try. Okay, just a little bit. Where'd the other one go? Oh, that's not bad. Right, so that's those. Loads of strings, but I like Rachel. I love the frayed look that these give, so yeah, that's going to be nice. And then let's just tear these down. And then see what we can do with them. Right, so there's that one. And let's have a few. This one's got a nasty dirt stain right in the middle of it, so I'm going to have to try and avoid that. Tear that piece off. I don't know if I've got the widths right. I've got a few tag bases here that I must have made ages ago out of book pages, so I thought I'd use them. Right, let's just get rid of this piece because it's not very nice, that bit. Okay, so that will be a couple of plain ones. Have I got another bit I could use? Yeah, I've got a couple. I've got another long strip here. I've got some smaller pieces. I wonder if they're going to be wide enough. So I've got a piece of that, so I need to tear that off. Let me see, and it's this is double here, so it's 2, but I don't know if it's going to be wide enough. I've got these. Yeah, it might do. I'll just tear that off, and then I think we're good to go. See if I can tear this. Right, get rid of that. So now I've got 2 pieces that are not particularly straight. That one's better, so maybe not that one. And I think we might be able to split that. Right, okay, I think we've got loads here now. And loads of bits of fluff, really. Okay, where was the wet? I'm just going to get all the bits of fluff off my desk. It's now all over me, never mind. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. I'll just put this to one side now as well. Right, okay, so I've got a few, I would say tag bases. They're just bits of book page that I have folded, glued, not even glued very well actually by the looks of it, just to make them a bit thicker. I'm just wondering if they need to be as thick as this actually, because we're going to have fabric on one side and then I'll put some paper on the other side, so maybe I can... no, I think I'll just better stick with them as they are. They're just going to be quite nice thick tags, nice and sturdy. So I'm just going to glue that down a bit more. Okay, so they've got different sizes. I've got this tall one, which could be Billy Band, but I'm going to use them as tags. So I'll use the ones I've already cut small. I might not need to use those big ones. So I have all of these, so they're mostly quite small. So I might need a bigger one if any of these pieces of fabric are too big. So that one goes quite nicely on there. Oh, could even go on that one, I think. Okay, so that one goes on there, so let's just do that. Now I don't know for sure if this will glue fabric, because I know Rachel was using a glue stick. I'm just seeing on here if it does say anything about gluing fabric. Just as strong and fast. Don't want it peeling off, do I? I'm going to probably have to use a bit of Fabri-Tac to be on the safe side. I don't know. I think what I might do is when I'm gluing things to the fabric, I'll use the Fabri-Tac. I'm going to risk using Fabri-Tac to glue the fabric to the paper. See how it works, because I haven't tried it, so I might just do it and see. Let's put this on here. Okay. That's glued quite nicely. And let's see if we can do a plain one as well, a base of some sort. Let's see if, is that going to be big enough? No. I've got this piece, it's a bit wider. I think that will work on there, won't it? Might be a bit long. Let's see. Now that's already nicely frayed, so I might just take a bit off the top. Oh, did it. I'm always surprised when I manage to tear something, particularly fabrics. Right, so let's put some glue on this. That's gone on nicely. It's nice, you can just smooth it out as you put it down, and then we'll stamp on that afterwards, I think. Right, and let's do this one. This is rather large for some of these little ones. Maybe I need to put it on something like this, I think so, and then cut it down. Right, so I've got two plain ones, two that's already been stamped. Let's do a couple more and then we'll start to decorate. Now I wonder if this will go onto one of them. Yep, that one will go on there. Doesn't matter if they don't completely cover the tag, because we're going to be adding extra bits of decoration and a bit of book page, possibly other bits of paper. So I think that's right on there, and I shall put something across here. Yep. And I do like this, so I'm going to do another one of these. will cut it because I don't know how far to glue it, so I'm going to cut it first and then glue it on. So I think one of these green ones will be for Christmas and one of them will be not for Christmas. Ooh, I have so much stuff on my fingers now. Right, what else have we got? Let's try another one of these. I don't think I've got any tags wide enough now, so I will just use one of these. Why not? Now, I think I might just fold it that way. Ooh, could almost use the back of this for writing, couldn't we? That might be okay. So if I put it on that way, yeah. So where do I need to cut it? Trim it across the bottom because it's a little bit too long. Right, is that going to work? No, it's still a bit big really. If I put it down there, then we can, doesn't matter if it's a bit plain at the top then, does it? I have got a new pack of Florentine paper came today from Rachel. I did have some left. I know I don't use it very often because I have been hoarding it. I just sometimes just can't bear to use it. But now I've got a lovely new pack of it. So I might just be a bit more generous with it. So I might use some of that on these. Right, get rid of those bits. Right, how are we doing? How many have we got? I wanted to do about 6. That was the plan. I know you shouldn't really have a plan, but that's what I thought would just be a number I could manage to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I've got 7. But I want to do one more plain one. Whether I'll finish them today, yeah, that's very doubtful. But I've got another piece of nice plain fabric here. So let's do one of these littlies. This is a nice sturdy one. Okay, I don't know how many of these will get finished, but let's keep going and try. So I think the first thing I want to do, I definitely got to do at least a couple, if not more, for my lady journal, my Lace and Ladies. So this one here, this is in the blue. So I'm thinking I might get out some, I'm going to put a bit of what's it called? Music paper. What's that doing in there? I've got all my little scraps of book page in there. I might put a piece of this nice vintage music paper. I can never remember the words. Music paper on there, and I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac because it's going onto the fabric. And then I'm also thinking about maybe a little bit of Florentine paper on that, just to cover up that little plain bit of paper at the top. now that I have loads. I want to use it now. I'm just going to, whoops, put that up there like that. Let's grab my Florentine paper. So I have a lovely big collection of it now, and she always puts some straw paper in to her pack, so I've got more straw paper, and that was another thing I was hoarding because I only had what she'd put into the last Florentine pack, so it was diminishing. So I've got some more now, and I'm thinking I might put a bit of this pink, on there. Bring in the pink for the from the Lace and Ladies journal. I'm using a bit of pink as well as bits of blue. I might just pop that there. A bit too much. Just a little bit up there, I think. Oh, I don't know what to put it. I'm running out of space. Okay, gone over there. Never to be seen again, probably. Right. Oh. Now, I did get a new one out, didn't I? Yes, I did. Come on, Fabri-Tac. We're working just now. We haven't got time to mess about today. Too many things to get finished. So I think I will do the bit of decorating. I think she did it, and she did the bits of book page and stuff, and then she put her focal points on, but I think I might do mine as I go. Then I've got more or less finished pieces. So I've got my little book of ladies, and I'm thinking on something like this. I'm thinking the Italian ladies. I don't really want a huge one. She's one I've already torn down. Would she go on here? I think she would, actually. She's a little bit big still. Let's just tear her down a little bit more. I will need to ink around her a little bit because I need to get rid of those slightly white torn edges. I just want to see if I've got a little tiny bit of lace I can put behind her. Because I feel like I need to be true to my journal and have a bit of lace with my lady. This is actually a little bit of pink, which will work nice. I can put that. It's sticking to me. Ugh. That there. Well, don't stick it down there, you silly woman. This stuff is so sticky. Well, it's supposed to be, I know. But I don't want it sticking to me. I'm just going to cut this odd bit off because that didn't look right. Okay, I'm going to stick that right over her, under yeah, I'm going to stick that there with a bit of lace underneath, just poking out a little bit. I think that just finishes it off. Okay. Right. There we are. That's that one, and I'll come back and do a little topper for that. This also might work on the Lace and Ladies journal. If I can find a small image, something like one of these that go on here. Not sure about that. Maybe I need one with a bit of colour. Yeah, I like that better. Don't think I've got anything else that's small enough to go with that. I have now added labels to the various images so that I know who they're by, because I can never remember. About that one. Don't know actually. No, I think I like the one I've got. No, that's all right. That one. Okay, and I'll need to soften those corners. Made a mess of that. Sorry about that. My phone always does that, doesn't it? When I'm on camera. It's obviously not the only time I get messages, but I often seem to get one when I'm on camera. Never mind. Shows somebody out there loves me. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's a bit better. I do like the corners a little bit softer. Okay, so that's going to go there. We need something across here, don't we? Let's have a look at my box of book page. Oh, there's a nice bit of sort of italic script. That was quite nice. Put that up there. Yep, it's a bit too big. Oh, I'm going to risk it, as most of it's on paper. Okay. Don't want to go down there. Yep, put that there. Okay. That was that one. Okay, and there was one more idea I had. Let's see which. Yeah. So I've got this plain one, and I had another thought, but I don't know if it's going to work out. This is where the quirky stamps comes into it. I thought I'd try these. I had these stamps for quite a long time, and I haven't used them. I don't think I've ever used them in my junk journaling. They're these ones they're called Fabulous Shoes. They were different collections. I bought them from not online shop, television shop, Create and Craft, when I think it's still going, but I haven't bought anything from them for years. So I just thought I'd pick out one of these fancy shoes, because I thought, ladies like their shoes, don't they? Maybe if I could put a fancy shoe on with a lady. Okay, which one shall I go for? This one, I think. I don't even know if it'll fit. They're quite wide. Let's see, shall we? Let's see if I can get this to fit on here. Will it fit? Yeah, it will just about. It just loses its bit of flower off the end. And I'm going to put it on here. Let's give it a go, shall we? Shall we? I thought it might be something a bit different. Nope. Turn them the right way up. I could see what colours they were, and I'd have to keep turning them over, wouldn't I? Okay, let's try this. Let's see how it turns out, huh? So it's nice to try something a bit different. I think I've just about got the shoe right on the tag. Yeah, come out okay. Not too bad. Right, so now I need another lady. I think. And I wonder if I can. Any of these going to work? No, I don't think they're quite got enough presence. Some of these might, if I cut that down, that might work, mightn't it? She looks like a lady who might like her shoes. She certainly likes her fancy hat. And I'm going to use I think I'll use my fancy scissors as well. See how that looks. Oh, no, not those ones. They're not the ones I like. Yeah, these are the ones I like. She's a little on the big side, really. You don't get much of the shoe behind her, do you? I wonder if there's any others I could cut down even smaller. I've got us some Artie Mays very small pictures here. See if I can find one that would work. No, she doesn't look like a lady who goes in for fancy shoes. Neither does she. They will look rather grim, some of these ladies, don't they? Very serious. I know that's how they had their portraits taken in those days. Well, there's that one, which might be possible. Don't know if I've got any more. Unless I cut one of these larger ones down, I could possibly see how that would look. I could cut. I've got to tear around that. It's quite thick, this card. Just see if I've got one. I think the small ones, by the time I've torn off the... Oh, maybe it will be all right. I might just try. Right, so I tore around this little one, and it's almost lost on there, so I had to go tearing around one of the bigger ones, and I thought that looked much better on there, so I'm going to use that. This one hasn't got any extra colour on it, has it? Well, let's put a bit of, little bit of, what should we put on here? A bit of book page. It is actually a digital bit, but it's all right actually. I think it looks okay going down there. So I'm going to do that. I think I better use this stuff, even though it's not really working very well for me today. And then we'll put this on. Okay, put those down there. Okay, and I think we'll do one more, but not for the not with the Lace and Ladies journal again. So I think we've got one for each signature now, haven't we? Anybody'd think I planned it that way. Ooh. Let's have a different one. I have got some Victorian ephemera pieces like Rachel was using. Let's see if we can find something that would work on here. These are by Paper Outpost. I've had them for a long time actually. I've hardly ever used them. But as that's the theme Rachel was going for, I thought I might see if I could find something that would work. It's a bit big, isn't it? It's a shame. I think that might be a bit small, so I quite like that. Let's see if there's anything else. No. Typical, wouldn't it, if I found one I liked that was actually not cut out yet. No, I'm not sure about that. I do quite like that. Or that one. It's quite sweet. It's like a bunch of flowers, isn't it? Don't think there's any others. A bit more colourful. But that one. I don't know, I kind of liked, what was that original one? I rather like that first one I picked out. I think I might go with that. rid of some of the white where I've been fussy cutting around it. This is going to be quite a long video, but I will edit, so maybe it won't be too bad in the end. Probably sometimes these videos take longer to edit than they do to make them in the first place. Right, I'm just going to pop that there. I'm really getting fed up with this now. This is making life very difficult because it just won't flow. Alright, I'm going to pop that there, and then I want a nice piece of fabric for the top, don't I? We'll start finishing them off now, because this video is going on too long. Oh, I've said that already, sorry, I do repeat myself sometimes. I think what I'm going to do, I shall come back and do the Christmas one separately. That's the way to do it, I think. It's quite a nice piece. Might go nicely on there. I think this is a kind of ticking. I know Rachel loves her ticking. And I think this is the only bit I've got, so I'm going to use it, I think. Or, got that. No, I don't think that works as well. I should do this side, shouldn't I? I also haven't put any book page on here. Haha. Quickly put a piece. There. Yep, put that across there. It's just a little bit of extra decoration. Yep, and then I shall put some of the ticking on the front. The lovely frayed bit there, really frayed. I like that. Just cut that across there. And I will back these afterwards, off camera, so they can be written on the back. That's that one. Got a nice big piece at the top there, I like that. Okay, so that's that one done. Let's finish the the other three. Give them little toppers, shall we? So this is a really pretty piece of pink fabric, so let's put the piece of that on. One of them. Where should we put this one? On here, I think. Yep. Okay. That's that one. Where'd I put the other one? No, over there. Okay, let's do this one. I was going to put some lace on here because I haven't put any lace anywhere else. So let's see what we've got in this box of tricks. Is that going to be enough? Oh, I could put a piece of the pink. Find a big enough piece. I'll use a piece of this. Goes really well with her dress. Bit wide though. Actually, this has ended up not being any bigger than that one. But I want to put that one down here. And this one up here. Yep. Just going to pop that in the middle. And a bit of the vintage lace across the bottom here where it's a bit bare. Yep. Okay. No, not that one, that's not wet. Where's the wet one? There it is. And, right, so that's that one done. One more. I'm not going to throw that bit of Florentine paper away. I might use it, you never know. So let's find a nice piece to go on here. Well, it would seem to be... Ooh, this bit of William Morris would be nice. Or we're going to use this bit of fabric from the Tim Holtz. How about that? That will go nice. Not even going to try and tear that piece. Or I'll do what she did before. Put it to the side, I think. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll put that on the side. Rachel did that on one of hers, and I thought it was always an option if it feels a bit busy at the top, which this one does. But put it at the side. Just pull it up a little bit. Right. She did also finish them off with her stapler, so let's just do that quickly and then we are done for today. And I think the only way for me to see this project off is to come back and do the Christmas ones on another day, because I do want to do those. And I have pulled out my Christmas, well, some of my Christmas stuff. Now I've lost the top of this. Never mind. I don't think I need it anymore. So let's do a bit of stapling. That one, can't really see it, but it just reinforces it. Dump. And one more. Okay, let's just quickly look at what we've achieved today. It's a bit sad, really, in comparison to the large number of tags that Rachel managed to do in her hour, or just over an hour. But that's the way it goes in this channel. Don't get anything finished fast, but I'll try to finish a few. So there we are. Let's just get all the debris pushed to one side. So here we go. So I've actually got 3 signatures in my Lace and Ladies journal, and look, I've got 3 tags that can go in them. And then I've just got this one extra one, which actually I think it's my favourite, strangely. I really like this one. These are okay. They're not perfect. They're quite nice. They've all got a bit of lace, and they've all got the ladies, and I think they'll pop into a pocket here and there and they'll look fine. Okay, so there we are. Thank you for joining me for this rather long one today, and I'll be back soon with part 2. Bye.